The mitochondria themselves have internal structure. One of the neat things about mitochondria is that they have a lot of their own structure that is separate from that of the eukaryotic cell that it lives in. Mitochondria even have their own mitochondrial DNA. And that's because it's thought evolutionarily that mitochondria used to be their own little organism. And way, way, way back millions and millions of years ago, hundreds of millions of years ago, I think it's actually billions of years ago, mitochondria became a symbiotic partner with other eukaryotic cells. And for that, and one of the clues to that is that mitochondria have two membranes. We have an inner mitochondria membrane and an outer mitochondria membrane. And I draw it just like that because I can't draw all the wiggles. But here you can see in a more detailed picture the outer mitochondrial membrane and the inner mitochondrial membrane. And even in this scanning electron microscope, you can kind of see that there is an outer membrane here, and that this is a second layer. This is the inner mitochondrial membrane. The mitochondria have structure. They've got an inner membrane and an outer membrane, and that means that there is space in between the inner mitochondrial membrane and the outer mitochondrial membrane. We'll talk about why that space is important when we get to talking about the electron transport chain. And then it's not just a simple donut, as you notice. We've got all these infoldings of the inner mitochondrial membrane into the middle of the mitochondria itself. So the middle part of the mitochondria is called the matrix. Not a bad movie. So we have the inner mitochondrial matrix, and the infoldings, we have our outer mitochondrial membrane and our inner mitochondrial membrane, and it folds in and like that. Let's just draw a little mitochondria badly. These infoldings of the mitochondria, which are these kind of infoldings that you can see here and the infoldings you see in that drawing, these little infoldings are called cristae. And the infoldings, the number, the abundance, the mass of infolding is also going to be really important from the perspective of how mitochondria function as powerhouses of the cell. So the structure of the mitochondria really closely reflects what mitochondria is doing, its role in the cell.